We have Shawn Porter, Terrance Crawford. I guess I should say it the other way around. A side, B side. Terrance Crawford, A side. Shawn Porter, B side, I suppose. Although Shawn Porter's making a real name for himself, not only through media, but obviously in boxing, his sport. Another fight I'm super excited about. Shawn Porter never disappoints. Shawn Porter don't waste no time. He came to fight. What I came to do? Box. I came to fight. You seen him with the. If you haven't seen Shawn Porter versus Ugas, go look that fight up. And you'll understand what I mean. Matter of fact, go look up any Shawn Porter fight and you'll understand exactly what I mean. Shawn Porter does not disappoint the fans, and he really knows boxing. When you hear him talk about boxing outside of obviously he really knows boxing, but just to hear him speak about it, some guys can't articulate it. Like, I'm not a boxer, but maybe I do a decent enough job articulating myself, whereas he does both, and that's super impressive and dope. But he's going up against arguably, pound for pound, the best fighter right now, arguably, because Canelo arguably has that spot. Terrance Crawford, the black sheep of the family. That's really how I look at him. Like, he gets not overlooked, because if you really know the sport, you know what's going on. But he almost gets overlooked, man. He's not a pay-per-view superstar. He's not a guy who has been given. And huge part of that is Bob Arum, his promoter, not promoting him, de-promoting him, essentially, saying, I can't even make money with this guy. If you can't make money with him, that's a you problem. You're a promoter. It's your job. Like, I'm a doctor and my patients keep dying. Like, they're just weak. Their hearts are weak. Bob, enough. Anyways, Terrance Crawford, just because you can't make money with him, quote unquote, which makes no sense, doesn't mean he's not what he is. And Terrance Crawford is pound for pound one of the best fighters in his weight division, probably, all time, really. His skill set is incredible, and we need to see it on display against the top level guys. So whether it's people running or him not being able to get the fights because of the promotion he's with, I'm tired of this. Terrance Crawford against, that's why this fight is so fucking exciting for me. I just monitored myself. Terrance Crawford versus Shawn Porter is a big fight, because Terrance Crawford don't be getting no big fights. Who's walked in there for real? Like Jeff Horn, Benavidez, I think he fought one. Like, okay, but like, we want to see him against Errol Spence. We want to see him. Shit, I would have watched him against Pacquiao, him against Ugas, Shawn Porter. It's a great fight. Danny Garcia, what's his name? Thurman. Like, come on, Bob. What's up? What's up, Bob? You gonna blame that on Terrance too? Terrance ain't getting the fights? Come on, Bob. That's why Pacquiao had to leave, Bob. So, anyways, can't wait for that fight. That fight was also announced for closer to the end of the year, which is another, these, man.